We all agreed when we got down to the end that whatever's happening, it's going to be a completely uncomfortable decision.
Tonight, inside the jury room, a member of the Amandria Brunner jury talks about what led to her acquittal. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Natalie Shepard. Yesterday, that jury found Brunner not guilty of causing the crash that killed 2 Marquette students. And she was acquitted on all 6 counts, a verdict that produced emotional reactions. Monse Ricosa was there for the whole trial and spoke exclusively with one of the jurors. And Monse, what did he say were the main factors in their decision?
Well, Natalie, according to this juror who says he speaks for himself, not the 12 jurors as a whole, there were 2 main pieces in deciding 42-year-old Amandria Brunner was not guilty. One was the word homicide in each of the 6 felony counts she was facing. They don't think she caused the deaths, putting some of the culpability onto the other driver, Peter McColgan. The juror says, quote, the recklessness of McColgan's driving was a main factor in their decision.
Knowing what was about to unfold, I think we were all pretty sick to our stomachs.
An anonymous juror describing the moment families had been waiting for since September 5th.
The verdicts are not guilty on all 6 counts.
The juror says he felt sorrow coming to the decision, but stands by acquitting 42-year-old Amandria Brunner. She was accused of causing a crash that killed 20-year-old Noah Snyder and 19-year-old Scott Michaud. The jury felt the other driver charged, Peter McColgan, played a large role in the fatal crash as he, too, was trying to beat the yellow light.
I can say that I'm confident that she contributed to the accident, but I cannot say that she contributed to the death. I believe the recklessness of the other driver gunning it through the intersection, in addition to the fact that there are 6 people sitting in a car made for 5, I think those 2 decisions strongly outweigh the driving of Ms. Brunner.
Given that she had a BAC of 0.133 and had THC in her system, did that play a factor in the decision at all?
That played a strong factor in our discomfort in making the decision.
He says they would have had an easier time convicting her on lesser charges. Yet,
I don't think Amandria Brunner should ever be driving a vehicle again.
The jury deliberated for over 6 hours, asking to see this video again, reviewing data, which, along with McColgan's actions, led them to their verdict.
And it was an extremely uncomfortable decision to make, but we knew it was the right one. My heart goes out just with immense sorrow for the families of these boys involved.
The jury, after the verdict, found out McColgan, too, had been charged in the crash. The juror told me that, quote, gave us peace knowing someone can still be held responsible. He went on to say they also felt a sense of peace knowing Brunner spent the last few months in jail, though no further criminal actions will be taken against her. The victims' families, however, could present a civil case. Natalie, back to you.
Monse Ricosa leading things off for us at 5. Monse, thank you very much.